Let's now dip into some breaking news coming in from the United States. U.S. President Donald Trump's phone call with Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin has just ended. The Kremlin has confirmed the news. The phone call between the two leaders went on for approximately 2.5 hours. While the details of the talks are still awaited, Trump and Putin are said to have spoken about ending the 3-year-long conflict in Ukraine. There was huge speculation on what the two leaders will speak about, including efforts to end the war between Russia and Ukraine. And just before the phone call, the Russian leader had laid out some demands to the U.S. president that he wants Russia to occupy some territories in Ukraine. He wants, in order for Russia to achieve peace, there are some things that Ukraine has to do. So I don't know if this was part of the discussion between the two leaders. We'll still await the White House or a formal communication from the White House. Let's speak to our correspondent, Susan Teherani, and let's understand what really happened or transpired at the White House. Susan Teherani, thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, the Kremlin said that they would be on the phone for as long as it takes, Eric, and it appears that that was the case. 2.5 hours, a long phone call. While we are waiting to see what exactly transpired, as you mentioned, colleagues from overseas are saying that the Russian president was expected to ask President Donald Trump for the West, notably the United States, to halt all weapon deliveries to Ukraine during a 30-day ceasefire, and that was one of his conditions. We'll get more details and we'll bring it to you, but the significance of this phone call was that this was the first time that two leaders from the United States and Russia really got on this call since President Joe Biden was in office. Remember, the Biden administration didn't directly talk to Vladimir Putin after Russia's invasion of Ukraine, and the lines of communications were all but lost. During his visit here, Sergei Lavrov, the Russian foreign minister, I had the opportunity to ask him about, the prospects of what would happen should there be a Trump administration. That was during the elections, and he said one of the things that was at least positive during the first Trump administration was that those lines of communications were indeed open between the two sides, although they didn't agree on much else. So you see how important that is, at least for the Russians. And it appears that the Trump White House feels the same.